Hello everyone, this is Reena and welcoming all of you in our today's e-lecture for class BA part 3rd. In this lecture, we will discuss the critical appreciation of the poem In Memory of William Butler Yeats, written by Weston Hughes Auden. Dear student, as previous, we have discussed the line by line explanation of this poem in our video from 1 to 9. And this is the 10th video containing the critical appreciation of this poem. All of you know what is critical appreciation means. As previous, which we are discussed, was only line by line explanation. We were not critically appreciated the poem. Okay, we have just explained this poem, explained the line by line this poem. Means we have just explained the 77 line of this poem according to the word meaning. But now here we need to know about the critical appreciation of the poem. Means how do we critically analyze this poem. So as we are going to attempt the university exams, and there we will see the questions as write a critical appreciation of Weston Hughes Auden's poem In Memory of William Butler Yeats. We can see the questions like this in our examination, our annual examination. Or the next question is write a note on In Memory of William Butler Yeats as an elegy. Because as we know, this poem is in form of elegy. So you should know about the what is elegy and what kind of elegy is this, the poem In Memory of William Butler Yeats. Okay, so you can see the question, you can also see the question like this in your examination, in your annual examinations, as write a note on In Memory of William Butler Yeats as an elegy. And next, what can be the next question? Here, look on your screen. The third one is give a critical summary of Auden's poem In Memory of William Butler Yeats. So, dear students, always you should get ready for writing the critical appreciation also of the poems with line by line explanation of the poems. You also have to know about the critical analysis of the poem. And in this video, we have the critical appreciation of the poem In Memory of William Butler Yeats. So, get ready and have a look on your screen. Our first point of this answer is introduction. Means whenever you are to write an answer of any kind of question, first of all, you have to write as introduction. Okay, so the first point is introduction. The poem In Memory of William Butler Yeats was written shortly after the death of Yeats in 1939. I think there is no need to explain in Hindi. Okay, the sentences are very short and simple and clear. You can easily understand the meaning of all these kind of sentences. And if you have any kind of difficulty to understand the meaning of the written sentences, you can write, you can comment on my video, you can comment on our WhatsApp group also. If you have any kind of difficulty, I can explain this poem in, uh, I will explain the critical summary of this poem in Hindi also. So first, please try to understand the English to English, because it is very clear, simple sentence. Here I have written as you able to see on your screen. So read the first sentence. The poem In Memory of William Butler Yeats was written shortly after the death of William Butler Yeats. I think there is there is anyone find the difficulty to understand these sentences? I think no one can find any kind of difficulty. So next is, at the time the whole world was fraught. Fraught means to fill with uncertainties, as the world was on the brink of another world war, i.e., Second World War. It was at this time that Auden also moved to America, and Yeats was died in January 1939. This poem is a elegy written to mourn the death of William Butler Yeats. And what kind of this poetry? This poem. This poem is in form of elegy and written to mourn the death of William Butler Yeats. I think all these are very simple sentences. You can easily understand the meaning of these kind of sentences. So here, no need to explain all these sentences in Hindi. Okay. Plus, this poem is an obituary. Obituary is also like a form of an elegy. Obituary is a quotation written after the death of any person. It is called obituary. So this poem is also written after the death of William Butler Yeats. So we can say this poem is an form of an obituary, and it is both an evaluation and an elegy. And this is also, in this poem we can see the Auden also counted the achievements, the weaknesses, the defects, and all kind of achievements of his great poetry. So we can say that it is both an evaluation of William Butler Yeats and an elegy. It is also a prayer. This poem is also a prayer. This poem is anti-hyperbolic because here we can see that Auden uses Auden explain the personality of William Butler is in very simple manner. There is no exaggeration. Auden uses no exaggeration to explain the personality, the character of William Butler Yeats. So we can say this poem is anti-hyperbolic. There is no attempt of exaggeration about Yeats. Auden describes Yeats as simple fellow. Here, Auden describes Yeats as a simple fellow. The tone of the poem is cool. This poem contains three sections. And this poem, how many sections? This poem contains how many sections? This poem contains three sections. First is about the day when actually Yeats was died. Means first section contains the atmosphere of the day when actually Yeats was died. And second section deals with some personal information regarding Yeats. And the third one is about tell me, the third section is most formal. It is a farewell to the great poet Yeats in a simple way. So this is the introduction of this poem. As you can write when you are going to write your answer as a critical note, as a summary of this poem, as any kind of question. Yeah, you can see any kind of question when you see in your examination, you can write like this. The first point, introduction. And the second point is theme of the poem. What is the theme of poem? As we have discussed above, the poem has three sections. Each section has different stranger form, and the first section describes the wintry afternoon of his death, and that was coolest day. Means when William Butler Yeats was died, that day was coolest day of the season, of the winter season. And the second section is more close to Yeats. This section describe, this means the second section describe many conflicts and aspirations of his life. And the main theme of the second section is poets resentment against the growing disabilities of age, his involvement in the Irish movement, and his poetic desires are reflected too in the second section. Means second section is close personal to the William Butler Yeats. It is short means short section having almost means 9 or 10, almost 10 line we can see, 10 or 11 line we can see in second section. This is much close to William Butler Yeats. And as we see, the man's relation to the time and history best describe the theme of the poem In Memory of William Butler Yeats. Means the best when we describe the best thing of this poem is we see man's relation to the time and history. Here, in the third section of the poem, Auden gives a formal farewell to William Butler Yeats. The third section is in a form of formal farewell to William Butler Yeats. He describes that Yeats' poetry may fill the hearts of people with love and sympathy. Means here, Auden says that is not only is poetry, but the all kind of good poetry may fill the hearts of people with love and sympathy during that time. What kind of that time? That time was so dark. That time was is like a dark nightmare because in 1939 the whole world was on the brink of a second another world war like second world war. So in these kind of dark atmosphere, here Auden says that Yeats poetry, not only Yeats but the all great poetry may fill the hearts of people with love and sympathy. Means all our the theme of this poetry will be remembered by the people in the various countries, and thus even after his death poet allies with their poetry. Here Auden can want to say that the poet is alive forever by their great poetry. He will be remembered all over the world through his poetry. So the poet after death will be remembered due to his noble poetry like Yeats, and Yeats' poetry also will be remembered forever after his death. And this is the theme of the poem. And next, the third point is poem as an elegy. Means this poem is in form of an elegy. Let's start. Auden's poem In Memory of William Butler Yeats is an elegy, but it is different from the conventional pastoral elegy in two important ways. This poem is also in form of elegy, but it is very different from the traditional pastoral elegy in two important ways. First, how this is different from the traditional elegy. On the one hand, it shows nature as reflected by the poet's death. Sorry, unaffected by the poet's death. Means here, nature is unaffected by the death of a poet. All the activities in nature and in among the human being going on as usual as previous. So here we see the nature remain unaffected by the poet's death, and it differentiate this kind of elegy from the conventional pastoral elegy. And what is the second element which differentiate this form of elegy from the traditional elegy? And second, as we see in the means as we see in the pastoral elegy, nature is shown and mourning on the death of the poet. Means when we see in the pastoral elegy, we can see that the whole nature is shown as mourning on the death of the poet. But here in our present poem, we can see that nature remains unaffected by the death of the poet. So it is different. This is the great difference between traditional pastoral elegy, and this kind of elegy, the poem we are reading in memory of William Butler Yeats. But it is not happen in this poem. So it is different from the conventional, traditional pastoral elegy. But it does not happen in this poem. So secondly, Auden does not idealize the dead poet as done in the pastoral elegy. Means in pastoral elegy the poet is idealized by the poet, but in our uh, present poem in memory of William Butler Yeats, here Auden does not idealize the dead poet. He calls Yeats only a silly like us. Thus Auden does not exalt, does not exaggerate Yeats as a hero or as an extraordinary genius, but he stresses the real time of crisis. So this poem is different from the conventional pastoral elegy. And next, third point is versification. What kind of versification Auden used in this poem? In this poem, we see the different versification in three sections. Means we see the different rhyme scheme, different stanza form, different versification in all three sections. The meter and rhyme scheme is not same all these three sections. In first section of the poem, Auden uses an iambic lines of the unequal length, divided into verse blocks of unequal length. He uses half rhymes and also like the words rumors and admirers like. And in second section, Auden uses the blank verse and it is very conventional blank verse. And at last, in section third has seven syllable lines, seems to be more formally like a funeral march with the balance in each lines. And next is the fourth point, value of poetry. The fourth point we can write as value of poetry. As in section third, Auden depicts about the value of poetry. And after reading the all three sections of this poem, we find that in the last section 3, Auden points out how poetry can help us to create social order. He says that that everybody is trapped in a prison of limitations, but here Auden considers that only poetry can make a man free from all these kind of limitations. यहाँ king नहीं, आप kind लिखिए, गलती से मैंने G कर दिया है, आप उसको D कीजिए. So here Auden considers that only poetry can make a man free from all these kind of limitations and self-centeredness. And here he also point out the value of poetry, that poetry can be a light during the age of utter darkness. As we have seen this poem, what kind of utter darkness we can see? We can see as depicted by the Auden as the utter darkness of the atmosphere of Second World War during 1939. So here Auden says that he considers the value of poetry here. He prove the value of poetry, that poetry can be as the light during the age of utter darkness. And he says next that Yeats' poetry has the great power to reform the society and people. The universal significance of the poetry has been accepted. And our last point is the conclusion. What can be the conclusion of this poem? At last, Auden gives a farewell to Yeats by saying that time is a great traveller and it excuses all defects of poets due to their noble poetry. Means here, Auden proves the great importance of noble poetry. He says that because of the noble poetry, all the defects of the poets can be excused by the people by the passing of time. So he says the time is a great traveler, and thus Yeats is dead, but his poetry will be remembered forever by the people of different countries, and Yeats will be remembered due to his noble poetry. So, dear students, this is our today's lecture, and this is the last and 10th video of this poem regarding In Memory of William Butler Yeats. And in this video, we have read the critical appreciation of the poem, and at last this is your assignment, dear student. Okay, you have to write all the answers of the all these questions in 20 words. So solve the assignment in your notebook, and also display your assignment on our personal WhatsApp group also. Dear students, enjoy your studies and get ready for the next video. Till then, bye and have a nice time.